Hello, people. Hi, I'm back, and today's Dreamcast is great Stephen Sondheim musical that goes by the name of A Little Night Music. I would like to see this done as either a recording or a concert. Great roles that you could cast in many different ways. But I'm going to start with a great female leading lady role, Desiree Armfeldt. She is an actress. She could really, there are many different ways, age-wise, you could go with this role. You could go in the revival, it was started with Catherine Zeta-Jones, and now it's going to be Bernadette Peters coming in July. So there are different ways you could go. I would like to see it played by two people. I'm going to go two different ways. One is Sarah Jessica Parker. She has sung before, and I just think she could be really funny with this character. And then my only other choice would be the amazing Meryl Streep. She, once again, has sung and is very, very funny. And I think she could really do more dramatic. The big song in the show is Send in the Clowns, Send in the Clowns. That song. So that's a classic, and I think both ladies could do an excellent job with it. Then there is Frederick, a past love of Desiree, who has moved on in years. Once again, two different ways. This is going to be the last role I go two different ways with. If it's going to be Sarah Jessica Parker, my choice would be her husband, Matthew Broderick. I said in my Music Man one that he's a little too mousy for Harold Hill, but I think he'd be awesome for Frederick. And then if it wasn't Sarah Jessica Parker and it was Meryl Streep, it would be Kevin Kline, her Kramer versus Kramer coaster, Sophie's Choice coaster. Sorry, in a different world. So I think that would be very good, because he has sung. He won a Tony for Pirates of Penzance. I heard that he wouldn't like to sing again, but maybe they could coax him back into the stage, because he'd be perfect for this role. Then there is Frederick's much younger wife, so young that her father was Frederick's best friend. Now she's all grown. She's 19, and they're married, and still a virgin, 8 months into this marriage, and they're still haven't done it. But that role I would like to see played by Lea Michele. We know her singing ability. She can do Broadway singing. That would be the best bet. And then there is Frederick's son, Henrik. I don't know how to pronounce that very well. Henrik, and he is in love with Anne. They're like childhood friends, and he's in love with Anne while he is studying to become a priest. So this is getting a little too complicated. But once again, I mentioned this man in my last video of Bye Bye Birdie, Lucas Grabeel. He could do it. He's just that right age. So I think he'd be good. A lot more singing than the role I cast him in Bye Bye Birdie. I think that would be the best bet. Then there is Desiree's lover, a married man, the Count Carl Magnus Malcolm. Okay, yeah. That would be Brian Stokes Mitchell, the brilliant Brian Stokes Mitchell, Tony Award winner. He could be very funny and has an amazing voice. Then his wife, Countess Charlotte Malcolm, who is a very, very funny character, would be Jane Krakowski. Not a huge role for her, but she could do amazing roles for it, and she's in the right age for it. I think she'd be great. Then there is Desiree's mother, Madame Armfeldt. That I would pick a previous Desiree, Dame Judi Dench. She could be very funny. She can sing. I think that would be awesome. So, Little Night Music, concert recording. It would be really cool, I think. I'm hopefully Sondheim would be impressed with it. I mean, he hasn't used some of these people in his in previous productions. Like, maybe he'd be happier if we had like his repertoire, like Bernadette Peters or Patti LuPone, who have all done the show. Well, one's about to. But hopefully he would enjoy this. But my next Dreamcast will be another Sondheim show, my favorite musical of all time, Into the Woods. So until then, I bid you all adieu.